Hello my friends and welcome to this walkthrough where I'm going to go through how the tournament structure works now for the New York Classic tournament. This video is sponsored by Playdemic and Golf Clash, and I hope you will find this video very useful. So we're going to start here. As you can see on the screen, we do have the New York Classic tournament that starts the 11th of June, which is Monday. I'm going to start with the qualifier. There is a lot of players that experience it maybe a bit technical or a bit confusing to follow how the tournament structure works. That's why we are making this video. So we're going to start off saying that these holes that you're going to be able to play is holes that we've been playing in an older tournament but has now been rebranded and are now played as the New York holes, which will be possible to play on Tour 6 for Rookie and Tour 11 for Pro and Expert. So it's important to have in mind that if you're going to practice, you need to be able to play in the regular tour play to be able to practice. So we're going to start here now by talking about the qualifier. The qualifiers are 3 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and first and foremost you pay an entry fee. You play the first qualifier. If you're not qualifying from day 1, you will be able to opt in day 2 and try again. If you're not able to qualify from day 2, you can opt in and try again on day 3. But if you're not qualified on any of the 3 days, then you will not go through to the next round. As we can see here, there are 3 rounds to play, each with a limited number of holes to play. Qualifying round is 9 holes. It's always and only 9 holes, and you will be playing those against 19 other people in the bracket. So you will be 20 people in the bracket combined. 50% of those people will go through to the next round, which is important for you to play a really good game. If you succeed to qualify for any of the qualifying rounds, then you will go through to the opening round. The opening round is 18 holes, and 18 holes is the same front 9 as we do have back 9. So the holes will not change, so it's still going to be the same type of holes. That is important to have in mind. In every opening round bracket there is 50 people. Sorry, 100 people, where 50 people go through to the next round. So the opening round is very important when it comes to tiebreaker, especially in the higher divisions, as many people do find themselves with a similar amount of score. Weekend round comes after the opening round. Everyone that goes through to the weekend round will be guaranteed a prize chest, all from coins, balls, club cards, and a lovely banner as well to go through to the weekend round. And then you need to qualify from the opening round, otherwise you will not be able to opt into the weekend round. Scoring is based on shots taken. The fewer shots you complete your matches in, the higher you will rank. So if you can see on the example here, Tiffany has a -6 of the 9 holes. And Seb has a -5 of the 9 holes. That means that Tiffany has a better score and therefore will be on top of the bracket, and Seb will be second. And here is when the tournament tiebreaker comes in. Like, what happens if Tiffany and Seb would be having the same score? And we're going to talk about that in the end. Shootouts in the tournament do not count towards your score. That is important to have in mind, that you can forfeit your shootouts if you want to. You will lose the coins and it will affect your win percentage, but it doesn't affect your tournament score. So if you do find yourself with a limited amount of time to play, forfeit the shootout, focus on the regular holes. Otherwise, the shootouts is of course there to make you win the game and make you win some coins. Prizes, win prizes of chests, coins and balls. Prizes are awarded to players who reach the weekend round. Enter a higher level to win the biggest prizes. Seems very logic that of course higher division, higher prizes, but the thing to have in mind here is, like, if you go to the qualifying round, opening round, you will not be guaranteed a prize chest. But if you come to the weekend round, everyone in that bracket, doesn't matter if you end up last in that bracket or first, you will still get a prize chest. So we're going to start down in Rookie here, and Rookie is the first division, mostly for people that have just been started playing the game, or people that not have, or like players with not that much funds when it comes with coins. And you will be able to see here, it costs you 10,000 coins to be able to opt in into the tournament. Fee per game is 1,000, winnings per game is 2,000. You can see the different prices here, and of course the higher up you place, the better it will be. And to win this tournament in Rookie will boost your cards, coins, everything in a really good way. And as you can see, we can scroll down to number 100. Everybody gets a prize chest. We go up to Pro, we can multiply the entry fee by 10 to get to 100,000 when it comes to Pro. Fee per game 10,000, winnings per game 20,000. The biggest change here from Rookie and Pro is that you play from the second tee during the tournament. So you will have to play with clubs that has a little bit more distance. You need to be a little bit more accurate, and you will have a little bit more wind. You can see fee per game, winnings per game 10,000 and 20,000, and here down below we will be able to see the coins, the cards, the balls that we actually are going to be able to win, which is something that is very important. That fight for at least give yourself a couple of kingmakers, but in the end, if you go to the weekend round among so many thousands and millions of players that plays the tournaments in Golf Clash, that you should be really happy with your performance in that way. We go up another step and we come up to Expert, and fee per game is 100,000, winnings per game is 200,000, and it will cost you 1 million to enter in the Expert division. So we multiply 100,000 on Pro with 10 and we get the entry fee for Expert. Here you can see the prize chests are amazing. They are absolutely amazing, and the Expert is one of the toughest divisions, as many people may not feel ready to go up in Masters and come up from Pro, so it is a very tough tournament always in Expert divisions. You can see the prize chests here as well. They are huge. You will be able to boost your bag with a little bit of luck to get the key cards that you do want, and it will in that case be amazing for you. You can see kingmakers all the way down to top 50, then there is some titans, and then some titans all the way through. We go up to the last division. We do have Masters. The biggest change for Masters is that you play from the third tee, so you play from an even further back when it comes to the tee sections, and it's hard. Masters is hard, ladies and gentlemen, and it's tough in a good way, and you will be able to see here how big the prize chests are. Those are such an amazing prize chest with a lot of cards, balls and coins. And when it comes to Masters, there is one change according to the other divisions as well, is that you will be able to win the Berserker Ball. The Berserker Ball can be good, especially when we do have some tailwind and are able to drive almost sometimes to green, but at least drive long. So these balls are amazing, and if you don't have them and come up to Masters, many people go up to Masters to just win a pack or two to actually have it, because it will help you in the game. So my friends, this was a short walkthrough here of the different styles here and different divisions. We're going to go through here and go into the help section. That is, you can always do that. You press help, you go to tournaments, and then you go to New York Classic Tournament as we have here, and then you will be able to say it starts, see here it starts the 11th of June. You'll be able to say the picture like with the prices that we have already been going through, and here you have the holes. It's a little bit, the image is a little bit small, but you can see the picture on the channel as well under the community section, and please discuss what's your thought about those holes. I would love to hear. But it's holes that is called the City Park, so they have been rebranded since the Christmas holes that we played during Christmas. Then we go down to say what happens if I have the same score as someone else in my tournament. Then we come to the tiebreakers, and tiebreakers is more applied of course in the weekend round, because more people are paying attention to it, and everybody of course are there to win. So we will start with the qualification round with two rules. We do have rule number 1, number of completed tournament matches. It means that if I play 9 holes in my qualifying round, which is the maximum amount of holes to play, and my opponent gets the same score as me, but he or she does only play 8 holes, that means that I will be on top of that bracket. So Rule number 2, number of impressive scores. So if we have been playing the same score, we have been playing the same amount of games, then we check how many albatrosses first, then eagles, then birdies, and then pars that each of the players do have. If I have 1 albatross and my opponent has 6 eagles, doesn't matter, I will be on top because I have 1 albatross, my opponent has 0. Then we go to the opening round, and here the first rule is the most important one in my opinion. Qualifying round scores will be compared, lower the better. So if I play a -18 in my opening round, my opponent plays a -18, then we need to go back and check the qualifying round, and then we will see I had a -9, my opponent had a -8. Then I will go through or be on top of the bracket because I have a better tiebreaker in the qualifying round. Rule number 2, number of completed tournament matches. Rule number 3 and 4 is number of impressive scores. First in opening round, then in qualifying round. Weekend round. We have 6 rules here, but the rules are basically the same. But again, the 2 first rules is the most important ones to keep track on. First, rule number 1, opening round scores will be compared, lower the better. So if I have a -25 in my weekend round, my opponent has the same. If I have a -20 in the opening round, my opponent has a -19, then I will be on top of my opponent because I have a better tiebreaker for the opening round. But if our scores are still the same in the opening round as well, then we have to go down, applying rule number 2. Then I had a -9 in my qualifying round, my opponent had a -8, which means that I will be on top of my opponent because I had a better score in the qualifying round. Rule number 3, number of completed tournament matches, we know that already. Rule number 4, 5, 6 is number of impressive scores, where we compare albatrosses, then birdies, then eagles, then pars for the different rounds, starting with the weekend round, then opening round, then the qualification round. My friends, thanks a lot for watching this video, and this video is sponsored by Playdemic and Golf Clash. And if you do have any questions, please pick up in the comment section below, and I will be happy to answer you there. Otherwise, I would be glad to wish you the best of luck in the New York Classic Tournament.